All
What's
right.
good, y'all?
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Darth Skater 7, and as you can already see with the background, you got Black Panther up, and you guys have already seen the news, and you already know why. So, of course, we are going to be talking about Black Panther today. We're going to be talking about Chadwick Boseman and anything else that comes up as far as pop culture. But 2020 has taken a toll on us so far, and this right here hurts. So, and also, go ahead, my cousin. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, this is Courtney. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, we're gonna talk about the Great King. We're gonna talk about him, and it's just how, man. I don't even know what to say. I done made a couple more videos all last night, and my cuz, I know he felt deeply about this death right here, and I just wanted to hear him speak his piece on how he felt about it and all. And how there was signs all along, but I think we really didn't truly pay attention. But that's how life works. So go ahead, cuz.
Well, we can we can get that out of the way. Last night, I don't even know who it was. It was it you that told me, or did we just see it? I think we found out about it at the same time.
I
And
think so.
yeah, because we was on Instagram and just talking and stuff. And then after that, it's like I don't know. You ever have this moment in time when your mind is completely blank, but you're thinking about 100 million things all at the same time, and still nothing is in there? That it's like everything just hit all at one time. So first, of course, you're in disbelief, and I didn't believe it. I was like, yeah, whatever. 'Cause I was hoping that it was just some bullshit rumor that some troll put out there, and then I was like, no, this is real. And then you think back on the time when he was losing a lot of weight, right before us, and people were speculating whether or not he was trying to lose weight for a role or something, for a movie role. And then I was like, yeah. And the thing about this is, he died of colon cancer at the age of 43. Well, I'm 42 myself, so of course that's kind of it makes you think about that. But my mom, she passed from colon
Yeah,
cancer.
exactly.
So I firsthand have a firsthand account of how rapidly something like that can really just take a toll on you and take you out. And so I got to see that firsthand. So when I found out how he passed, it made a lot of sense. And to understand him as a person and see the body of work, but not only the body of work that he's put out, but the personality and the positivity that he put out in spite of his condition is amazing.
I It's like I said before last night in the videos I made. Just to think, we didn't even know that he was battling that. You know what I'm saying? He was battling a 4-year long battle, a war against colon cancer. And during those 4 years, he gave us all of that body of work. You know what I'm saying? And put his body through the test of being, playing like a superhero role and all the athletics that goes with it and all this, just all of that. And we didn't hear nothing about no complaints. There was nothing. That's the thing that what kills me. Like, we didn't hear nothing. He didn't gripe, he didn't moan, and after Black Panther came, I know he got tired of doing the Wakanda thing. I get it, but besides that, we didn't hear no grunts and no complaints, no nothing, and it hit me in the gut. Now that I go back and I watch certain scenes, especially in Black Panther, especially dealing with the whole ancestors. And like I said on Instagram, the scene where he sees the ancestral tree and he looked, I said that scene cuts deep,
Yeah.
you know. It cuts deeper now. It has a deeper meaning now. Just to think that he knew what he was going through. He knew. He knew he knew he was about to go. You know what I'm saying? So he knew during that time period that he was going to show the world. he was gonna put out a body of work that could nobody motherfucking even touch. And
That
that's what he
role,
did.
his role, his role as Black Panther is iconic on so many levels, not just because it is a black person doing a role. It's because it's a superhero role. It's a iconic role because it's someone that kids and even adults can look up to. Where we're not just being a thug in the movie, or we're not a criminal or a slave or some type of degenerate in the movie.
Exactly.
This is something, and I'll even reference back to John Boyega playing in Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And matter of fact, you can go even further back to Wesley Snipes playing Blade as being a black superhero.
Yes.
So, and honestly, Wesley Snipes really paved the way for
I'm gonna
Marvel
tell y'all, it's just like
superheroes.
I've been
Period.
said. What I've been told you, cuz I said y'all better be kissing Wesley Snipes ashy toes. Cause if it wasn't for him, we would not have X-Men movies. We wouldn't have had the Avengers. We wouldn't have had none of them. None. If it wasn't for him. If Blade didn't really show moviegoers and production studios that wow, we could actually make money off of those children books. That like they used to call, mud rag on comics. You know what I'm saying? That's nerd shit, that's children shit. Ain't no real sustenance come out of that. Yes it does.
Right. Yeah, it
You
definitely
know?
does.
And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have none of this. So like I will always give Wesley Snipes his respect. I will always do that because it
I
wasn't
heard
for him.
some crazy
We would
stuff
not have none of
about
this.
Wesley Snipes. I heard some crazy stuff about him on set for Blade 3, in regards to Ryan Reynolds, who we know as Deadpool now. But we'll delve into a lot of that stuff because we're always going to be doing this pop culture and bullshit. This is part 3, part 3 for me. But you guys have only seen this one now. Hopefully, nothing crazy happens this time. They don't pull the. They
So
don't
that
pull the whole
last
thing.
one was off.
If anybody was up late enough to catch that
I
last
don't
one.
even want to talk about it, but I kind of want to talk about it, but I ain't. Nah, I'm good. That last one was a hot mess.
It was crazy. Hey, Revo, what's going on? So we got Revo. He's over in the UK. He's watching, and his exact comment is, "Your cousin is funny." Yeah, she is. She's insane. She has some issues, but it's all in the blood. So,
I heard, bro, don't be telling folks my business, man. But hello, how you doing, friend from the UK?
uh, yeah. But with Chadwick, matter of fact, hold on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look on Instagram. I'm gonna see if I can find this. Hold up. Let me look on Instagram off the screen because I be following a whole bunch of Instagram people. And they have not a lot of clothes on, so I'm not gonna
Bro, don't be putting no porn on my damn live, man.
I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna be
This
tastefully
ain't no OnlyFans, bro. And I
tastefully
want to
dressed
talk about
women.
OnlyFans too, but we gonna give the king his due.
We can do that. I'm gonna let me pause my playlist here. All right, let me see. Pause the playlist, and then I'm going to look up Chadwick. There's a let me see. There is a speech that I want everyone to see and hear that he did at a graduation. So let me pull him up real quick. Pause the playlist. I am going to put that playlist up also later on for you Nightbirds. Let me see. We're going to look this up, and hopefully you guys can see this speech. Let me see. Come on there. Okay. I thought I could pull up my regular timeline on here, but I guess not. So hold on. I'll find it some kind of way. Let's see. And the thing about this, there's a interview on Sirius Radio that he did as well. And
Mm-hmm.
we were talking about 2 young boys that ended up passing away that had a terminal illness. At the
Mm-hmm.
time of that interview, he knew that he was ill with colon cancer as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to play that first. Let me see if I can do this. No, thanks. We don't want that. And let me see if I can find that. Here we go. So I'm going to pull up on the screen now. and then I'm going to play it so you guys can hear it. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it though.
For me,
Yeah.
well, don't worry about it. I could just look. I could just look and see the emotions all on them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh, it got subtitles, so I can see what he's saying. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Damn.
Yeah, man, you can, and then that's not just some actor,
Damn.
not just some actor, because at that time he was already diagnosed with this. He was already fighting his battle as well.
I
And
think
then
they said what he found out in 2016.
I
Was
think
it
so.
2016?
It was like a 4-year battle, right?
It was a 4-year battle.
So yeah, so with that being said, he already knew that he was fighting that battle. He was trying to make sure that he put out Black Panther. Um, Imagine the weight that's on you, the weight that's on someone like that, and then you go ahead and you put that out there because you're trying to put something out for these children and all the children all over the world um, that are looking up to you, and also
For the
be
culture.
yeah for the culture. And then you are yourself battling something like that, and that's a lot of weight to for someone to have on them. And you know what? The entire time that we've seen him, even when he was battling, you never saw him frown or complain or anything.
Mm-mm.
Not once.
Not once. Not fucking once. And you gotta think about like, yeah, like you said, all that pressure he had on him. Cause you know how it is with us. They expect us to fail.
Hmm.
So you knew you had to do this for yourself. You had to do that for the kids that's looking up to you. And you had to do that for future generations. And listen, we started having Black Panther parties what when it got announced, and that was like 2 years before the movie started. We was getting ready
Yes,
then.
I
You know
remember.
how we are.
I
We was getting
remember our
ready
conversation.
then.
You was like, what are you wearing? What are you gonna wear to the theater? And like I sent you a picture of a black biker jacket, pants. I was gonna wear all black, and I know that was huge for us.
Everybody, I mean, everybody was gonna be in all they regal attire, African attire. Then folks, I said the mother of the churches, they're gonna come like they doing a church anniversary dinner. So I was like, everybody was just gonna come. We were just so hyped. Like there was gonna be Black Panther Day, gonna be a national black holiday, and all of that. We were just so hyped. So freaking hyped.
I still think they should make it a national holiday.
I'm down for it, to
Or
be honest.
it don't have to be recognized by the U.S. government or anything
No,
like
it
that.
could be
We make
just
it
us.
just us,
Just
period,
us.
for the
That's
culture.
our shit. That's us. That's ours. That is us. You know, and so, and when you first see it and you see this vision that what's the director's name, bruh?
Oh, the director. Dang, you know what? I'm trying to
Cause
think of it.
it's on the tip of my freaking tongue and I can't think of it. Hold up.
Huh. Shoot, it's on the tip of my tongue. His name is Ryan Coogler.
Right, okay, cool.
Ryan Coogler.
We listen, if it wasn't for that brother, if it wasn't for him, that was his vision. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for him, we would not have the T'Challa that we mother freaking love and we revere. You know what I'm saying? And Chadwick, he embodied that, and he gave us the king that we all wanted. And I wonder, I really do. I wonder. I'm quite sure he knew the impact that this was going to bring. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure he did.
And like it's all over the world thing.
But I
All over
wonder,
the world.
do he think how this is going to impact for generations to come?
Honestly, I think that movie is so iconic that even with his passing, I think that the legacy of this completely will probably grow exponentially.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is felt all over the world right now within all of us. Like after we talked last night and we had the news, I was filled with so much sorrow because that young man, I call him a young man. He was like 1 year older than me.
We were the same age, me and him.
Yeah, same age. So it hurt because man, just looking at that, being there at the movie. And the thing about it is, for my birthday, my coworker, shout out to my homeboy Peyton, he bought the tickets for me for my birthday. So as my birthday present was to go see Black Panther. And we went, and I mean, these were some nice tickets. We went, had the super nice lounge chairs and everything with the rumble, and you could smell smoke. Everything that happened in the movie, you could feel it. Everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, we went there for my birthday, and just seeing that, just in all the people that were there, all the Black people that showed up there, and they was all dressed up for the movie. I mean, it's like we was going to like a palace or something like some kind of a award show, or everybody was dressed up in black, green, and red, and man, it was amazing.
African.
Yep, dressed up in African attire, African themed clothes. It was a sense of wonder, a sense of pride. To see it was amazing.
And listen, it's one thing about us as a people. Give us an opportunity, we gonna stunt. Give us an opportunity, we're gonna make an event out of it. We just are. So when the opening weekend of Black Panther came out, listen, I stayed on Instagram. I stayed on Twitter. Cause I was on Instagram because I wanted to see these fashions.
Right.
I just wanted to see how folks were going to come in and show out. And baby, it was amazing. It was amazing and hilarious. But it wasn't hilarious in a mocking way. It was just hilarious and kind of like, look at my people. Look at us. You can't take us nowhere. Look at us just showing out and everything. Look at us.
It was amazing. And the music that came from being inspired by that. Just being able to see, because, and I think about it this way, everyone always has representation for themselves. And
Mm-hmm.
then when you look back, we don't really have that much representation. So that's why it meant so much for us, because
You did.
there was something, and it wasn't just a character, it was an entire nation, an entire world that was
Mm-hmm.
created and that we got to see translated onto the cinematic screen. So you get to see Wakanda and the people of Wakanda and the fashion, the technology, and all this stuff of this fictional work. But you got
Yeah,
to see
Afrofuturism, which
it
is a
was
genre that I love, and
right.
Black Panther embodied that. You know what I'm saying? Embodied that. I would love to see more works of that being brought to a big screen or even a television. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see Afrofuturism in more aspects, and Black Panther was one of them. You know, and then the thing about it was Marvel Cinematic
Yeah,
Universe.
Marvel never. They have the foundation, and they have the formula down to a science. So
You
you
know,
knew
you had
it
to
was
think
going
of
to
it
come out
like
nice.
that
It was going to be perfect.
because Marvel, like we had the Avengers, we had all of that. You know, each one made their money, and you see how whole impact that basically what you know. Some naysayers would say the comic book movies and all that stuff, whatever. But you see how it impact all over. You know what I'm saying? And so just to say that we were gonna get Black Panther, and I was hoping that we are gonna get Black Panther. And when you know it was announced that guess what, we bring in Black Panther, I know I probably hollered and ran through the house. I was calling everybody. I said,
You know,
"Bruh,
when we talked about it, we were like, they have to get this right.
they
It's
have to,"
got to be perfect, and they
because
knocked it out of the park. It was
knocked it
perfect.
out of the park. And you know the thing about it was, I know probably other people like, why y'all so hell bent on this? I'm like, y'all not understanding.
They don't
Y'all are
understand.
not understanding. This has to be done with precision. It can be no flaws, no nothing.
Acting has to be on point. The
Everything has
visualizations
to
have
be
to be
on
on point.
point
And
because it's
even
not just for us.
yes, it's for the future. It's for the kids. It's for everybody. And that was my
It's to
main
show
thing.
y'all. It's to show y'all. Yeah, guess what? We could bring in $1 billion too. You want to bet? You want to see? Here we go.
Wasn't
And
that
it's
one of the
the
highest grossing movies in Marvel to date?
yeah, bruh. Look like every day it was just getting higher and higher, and I would just watch it, and it wouldn't end. It wouldn't end. It was number one for weeks. It wouldn't end. And I was like, "That's right. That's how you do it."
So then when it comes to something like that, you got to understand, like, we will come out for something that is like, so you got movies like was it 12 Years a Slave, and you got like movies where the black person is going to be the thug or the crackhead or the something that's it exists, but for the most part, in a good majority, we are always in a role like that, where we
We
some kind
always
of
in them
we're
type
a
of
thug
roles,
or a pimp
and
or
I'm
somebody who's
exactly.
harming another. But this time, and again, shout out to John Boyega in Star Wars, because you guys already know, Darth Skater 7, a huge
Exactly.
Star Wars fan. So for his character to come out, I was happy. But the backlash behind that, and we can talk about that another time, was crazy, because people just don't want to see black people in a positive role.
Folks are so scared of change. You know what I'm saying? They're so scared of change. You know, they just want to stay in one spot, or they want to go back to what they think is the good old days. You know what I'm saying? It's sad,
Well,
but
and that's what people don't understand, is the representation. That's why it meant so much to us as a people,
mhm.
because yeah, it's a fictional character. Yeah, it's just a movie, but still, it's extremely nice and empowering to see ourselves translated onto the cinematic screen as something greater than just what people already see us as far as stereotypical images.
And I'm sorry, I'm tired of slave movies.
Me too.
You
I don't want to see
can't-
slave movies
I'm sick
anymore.
and tired of them motherfuckers. How many times you gonna tell that certain story when we already know how it went? I
Yeah, I
know
mean,
12 Years a Slave
yeah.
was a good movie. I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Now, which is kind of fun and kind of wrong because I love Django.
Did
I
we
love
go see
Django.
Django? We went and saw
Huh?
Django, didn't we? Didn't we go see Django?
I don't know. I'm not for sure.
I think me and you did go see Django in the movie
We
theater.
probably did. I love Django. And I love Django for the simple fact of the whole scene with the whole, the startup with the Ku Klux Klan when they were arguing about the darn hoods.
About the hoods. Yeah, that
That
was
shit
perfect.
was hilarious to me. But, listen, Here's the thing with the slave movies. Listen, my great grandmother was the product of a slave master raping one of his slaves. You hear me? I had grandparents that grew up in the Jim Crow era. I heard it all. I heard it all, and I heard all kind of stuff down the highway. You know where the city hall up in Magnolia? You remember the city hall in Magnolia, the courthouse?
Yeah, I remember that. Oh
You know
yeah.
that big old tree in the front?
Uh-huh. Hmm.
That's the hanging tree. They used to
Yeah.
hang. They used to hang black men on the weekend. That was the
Chopped down.
hanging fucking tree. I done heard all the type of stories, all of them. I done heard of how my grandmother's father lost all his land. Some white motherfuckers rode up on horses and everything and put a motherfucking shotgun to his head and told him, "You're gonna give us this land that is his." I done heard it all.
Man, I gotta
I'm
tell you
tired of
something.
it.
I gotta tell you something. We will talk about. We might even talk
Yeah,
about it in the
we'll talk
stream.
later.
No,
We'll
no.
talk later on that.
I'll even tell you in the stream because this is something huge. Because you know my mama was smart,
Yeah.
right? And we okay. You know what? Let's talk about it now. Shit.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we were talking about pop culture and everything, but we're gonna take a little segue real quick. Talk about some real life shit. So, you know, my mama was very smart, always thinking
Mhm.
far ahead. So, you know that land that's out there in Magnolia?
Yeah.
And how long has my mom been passed away? Since 2003.
Yeah.
That land that's out there,
Mhm.
she left it to me, put my name in it as a beneficiary or a person to own it. And since she's passed, a big corporation, or not a big corporation, but like a company, is trying to build something, but they can't because she gave that land to me and it's still in my name. So guess what I got to do? I got to go down there and pay the taxes on it, and I retain the ownership and title to that land. They can't build shit.
You better pay them taxes on it,
I'm gonna pay
bro.
them taxes, so they got to pay me.
You better pay them taxes, bro. You better pay that, make them pay you, bro.
Yep, that's
You
the
better.
plan. That's the plan. And then I got the letter, the notification, like super late, but I got until like August of 2021. So as soon as I get a chance, when this COVID shit goes away, I'm going down there, pay the taxes on it, and make sure that they can't just take it. Because what it was is they tried to purchase the land, and they said if I don't go down and pay taxes, they get the land. They were just gonna
That's
try to
not how
sneak
they
and take
go.
it. They was trying to just sneak and go ahead and take it. So at least they gave me
Mm-hmm.
a chance to come down. But nah, they can't have that. So
Nah, that's not how that
but
works.
that's the funny thing about my mom, is she was always thinking ahead. Because when she passed away, I got a huge check in the mail.
Yeah.
Didn't even know about it. Check popped up, and I just gave it to my dad. Like, here you go. Take this before I change my mind. And we paid off all the hospital bills, paid the house off, and everything. So yeah, she was always thinking ahead.
Listen, your mom was a Renaissance woman, bro.
Man, but she helped so many people in the community. It's crazy. A lot of these
Your
children,
mom was a Renaissance woman,
well, a lot
man.
of children
She
that
was
are
off the
adults
chain.
now, like a lot of children that are adults now, that ended up having housing, or their mothers ended up having housing, and everything is because of my mom. Because she was helping families, black families, get into housing and get into places that they otherwise couldn't get into. And she was teaching the youth when she was at the school also. So
y'all got to stop underestimating the petite women. Cause you know your mama was petite. The petite women.
It was so short.
Your mama was so short, bro. It ain't listen. Your mama was so short,
woman.
tall ass niggas was terrified of her, bro. You hear me?
But that was a little segue of that. Shout out to my mom. She was awesome.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Maureen.
Yeah, we'll get back on.
She's listen, bro. I'm glad she's an ancestor, one that you could call on, just like Chadwick. Chadwick is now an ancestor. He is an ancestor now, and the thing about that is, like in this scene in Black Panther when he visits his father and he goes to the ancestral tree. And I sit there and I think, knowing that he was battling that cancer, I was like, do you see what waits for you in the hereafter on the other side? You know? And
matter of fact, while we're talking, I'm gonna pull up I'm gonna pull up this other speech. It was a graduation speech, and it's gonna probably bring a tear to your eyes when you see it.
That last one, I was holding on and everything. I was trying to hold on tight, bro.
Well, trust me, this one, and I hope
I was trying to hold on tight, man.
you might have to mute your mic and then pull my stream up and listen to it because you're gonna love it. Trust me. Because he was speaking life into these children, into these graduation. Yes. Let me see if I can find a short one because it's 2018 commencement speech. Let me see. It's a long one, but I'm gonna see if I can give it. See if I can find. It's like 1 minute and 39 seconds. Oh, it's from YouTube. Shit, I can't play that.
Bro, listen, I'll find it later. Don't
worry. We're gonna stay away from that one. Hold up.
To those who are listening to us, YouTube and my cousin are at war. Cause every time he try to pull up a damn video off this darn site, he catches hell. So we are trying to find a way to skirt around it, but it seems damn near impossible.
I think what I'm gonna have to end up doing is just I'll just find the raw video. Oh, here we go. I found it. So let me stop this.
Oh Lord.
No, we good. Because right now I got music playing in the background. I'm gonna send you this playlist too. It's amazing.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna pull this up here, guys. And let me unmute that. Let me turn it up so you guys can hear that.
Well, let me mute myself so I'll
and find my stream so you can hear this, okay? I'm gonna run it back. Let me know when you got it pulled up. And then you can, because I want you to hear it too. You probably haven't even seen this, but it's amazing.
Go ahead.
All right. Let me know if I need to turn it up or not too. Okay. All right, here we go. The speech was a lot longer than, well, he had a lot more to say on there too, but did you hear most of that? Cousin has to unmute herself.
That Carolina pastor came out of him so
right.
I was sitting here nodding like I'm about to reach for my purse for when it's time to take offering. That Carolina came out of him.
Yes, it did.
That's that Southern boy. That Southern boy came out of him. That Southern pastor came out of him. He was speaking affirmation.
And that's what I was saying. Speaking life into those graduates, speaking inspiration into those graduates. And you don't have that gift. You don't just acquire that just off of nothing. It has to be with you. So the humility of him to be a super mega star and then take the time to go, because you don't see people do stuff like that unless they're well off in their career, like Denzel Washington or
yeah, that's the thing. Like Denzel Washington, he been in the game since forever. So you're gonna see him doing that. But you had to think like him. He was only like in his early 40s. I don't know how old that video is, but he was putting in the work overtime. You know what I'm saying? because he knew his shift was finna end soon. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So he was gonna put in that work double time to set that legacy, to push forth for future generations. That's the thing. That's an ancestor worthy of calling on.
Yep, I think that he deserves all the accolades. I wish that he would have won his battle with cancer. I wish that
I
he would have
sure
won
do.
that battle.
I really do.
Because who knows what would have came from all that, what he would have went on to do. But I think that the greatness that he has accomplished in his career, he's well exceeded any goal that he would have. And I think that in his death, it's going to continue to touch and reach souls all over the world. Yeah, I
I ain't
think that
gonna
it's
lie.
gonna
When
continue.
I heard about it, what happened, talking about he died, I was watching a live last night, and somebody in the comments said, "Man, Black Panther gone." And I was like, "What?" And it said Chadwick Boseman died, and they said colon cancer, and that live cut short. You hear me? And then when I read colon cancer, that hit me extra hard because I thought about your mom, you know.
Mhm.
And I saw toward the end, you know, how it did. And I was like, shit. That's when I thought back to that picture of him, when there was pictures of him floating back when he had lost all that weight, you know. And I was like, what the hell's going on? You know, when you see something like that, you either think two things. You
Mhm.
think cancer, because cancer will eat you up.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what it
definitely.
does.
It sure will.
Or you think crack. And so I'm like, I know he ain't on that. I
Yeah,
know he
people
ain't on no
were
for the drugs.
I think people were speculating also whether or not he was losing weight for
See,
upcoming role.
for a movie role, I thought that too. So
That's what I was
I was
thinking.
like, well, we ain't hear nothing about him being sick. So he might be losing all his weight for a movie role or whatnot. And you know, and then they was talking about, you know, the people that was talking about him down bad. They made him delete videos, close his accounts and all that stuff. And I'm like, y'all simple niggas make me sick. Y'all
You get and wonder because think of the stress or the toll that that would take on you, where people are being negative and all you're doing is being positive. So you come out and you speak positive things to people. Or
yeah.
you post and people are just clowning so much about your weight loss, saying, "Oh, is he on that stuff?" And that ain't it. And you still don't tell people what it is that's going on with you. Instead of doing that and firing back, he decided to delete videos and continue with his battle. Multiply
In
that
private
hundreds of
and in
times.
silence,
Yeah. So, and condolences go out to his wife and everybody pretty much who's feeling sorrow for this, because man, it hurts. Like it really does. Like I feel an emptiness right now.
It just stunned me. You know, like I'm just sitting here. I was in a daze, and I was like, okay, is this for real? Like for real? Cause you know nowadays, especially this damn year, you anything could pop off. So I was like, is somebody playing with me?
Yeah, you never know. 2020, man, 2020 has been so crazy. It's ridiculous. We have double tornadoes. We had COVID-19. We have what else did we get hit with first before COVID?
Before COVID, we thought we were gonna have World War III.
Yeah, we thought it was gonna be World War III, and then COVID.
Then
Double hurricane.
Kobe
All kind of
died.
crazy.
Then
Kobe, man,
yeah,
it's so
Kobe
much.
died, and you know, it finally came out that yeah, UFOs do exist. ET is real. That came out, and
Yo,
just
ET, if you out there, man, come take me. I'm tired of Earth.
I'm ready to go. Come get me.
Just
Come get
I'm like,
me. Come
just
get me and man.
I want to sign a contract. So
I'm ready to go back to my home planet, bro. Cause this right here ain't it.
but yeah, this year has been not, and it's only what, the end of August. Like shit, what else is gonna happen?
You
So
shouldn't have
okay,
said that. Don't
what
say
do you?
that.
Okay, I'll bring it back. What do you think is going to happen with the franchise as far as Black Panther goes? Now we all know. Well, not we all don't know, but for anybody who's out there who is following Black Panther strictly for the cinematic universe, in the comic book, Shuri actually did take over the mantle as Black Panther at one point.
Yeah, she did. She did take over as Black Panther. You know, So they could go that route.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe some kind of way they'll twerk it, and maybe Killmonger will come back and he'll take the role or whatnot. I'm not for sure because I think with this the next Black Panther movie, that's when they was going to introduce Storm.
Ooh.
That's how they were going to introduce Storm. So I really don't know how they're going to do that, but to be honest, I think they might do it with Shuri.
Yeah.
I do.
And
I think they might do it with Shuri.
they had not. I know that they had Namor possibly as a villain.
Namor was gonna be like the villain. Yeah, he was gonna be his villain up in the second Black Panther. So,
So man, that would be crazy if they bought back Killmonger. No, with something like that, they would have to drastically change the entire story though, because Killmonger he lived a lot longer in the comic book. But now if they have Shuri as the Black Panther, that'd be awesome because in the comics that was a pretty cool character twist.
She was a badass Black Panther, bro.
Yeah, bro. She's already got the technological mind. She created the Black Panther suit. Period. So yeah, that would be amazing. I want to see what they do with the series, because I don't want this to end. I want them to keep on with the inspiration.
I don't think it's going to end. I don't think it's going to end. It's just like,
well, seeing a black woman in such a role like that, a black woman, that would inspire.
He gonna have to work some magic tricks and pull that elusive black bunny out that head, bro. And I honestly believe he can.
Yeah, they got the money to back it. I think Disney would definitely throw everything that he needs behind that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Black Panther brought in that coin, so
ridiculous. And then you got to think about it. This is going to be even more powerful statement because Shuri as the role of Black Panther, that brings in the black woman being a leading role in such a movie as well. Man, that's going to be inspirational on so many different levels.
And then it's gonna be a memorial piece, if you will.
Yeah, so it's going to mean so much. And then you can pretty much be assured that at the end of the movie, or even before, I'd say it'd be better to be before the movie, after the credits or before the credits, they have a memorial piece within the movie for Chadwick.
Dude,
where they have behind the scenes stuff, dialogue, speeches, everything.
I just thought of something.
What's up?
Now, I've been wondering, did Chadwick ever tell anybody about his battling with cancer?
I'm pretty sure he did.
It's some folks saying that he didn't, but I kind of think he told Ryan. I kind of think he did. So what if while they was filming the first Black Panther, what if they already did some scenes with him being in the hereafter?
Oh, man.
And Shuri talking to him and their father and all. Just like in Insurance.
They're going to have to pull off some CGI, of course, so the mantle can be passed and all that. They're going to have to definitely do
that's
that.
what I'm saying. But, like, what if there's already those scenes already?
Yeah, they have the scenes already, and that's going to be amazing.
Oh, it's going to be some crying fools up in that.
Yeah, I won't even lie. Like last night, when you have that when somebody in the family dies, and you're struck with that deep sorrow. That's what I was feeling, just kind of laying there. And my wife, she was like, baby, you okay? And I'm like, nah, I'm not really not okay. And she was like, I know you're not. So kind of just laid there, and I went to sleep, woke up, and was playing normal. And usually we go out and we run or whatever and do the whole fitness thing. Didn't even do that today. I was like, I can't do it. Came upstairs, tried to game a little bit, went back downstairs. And then you was hitting me up on Instagram. I went to sleep. And then I finally got back up. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's get on and talk about it.
Listen, as soon as you said, man, I'm so sad over this, and you just cut it, I like, yeah, that hit him hard. I know it hit you hard, bro, because that was it. You were gone. I didn't even try to hit you back or check on you, nothing. I said, no, you gone. You don't disconnect, which was best for you to do anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Down. I left the phone upstairs and I went downstairs with my security blanket like Linus and just cried.
I couldn't stop making videos because it was either that, me talking about it, or I was going to go crazy. Cause I'm dealing with a situation at the house with my mom. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? It's been rough as the fuck. So my nerves have been on edge for a minute. And just to think that, that just blindsided me.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing, and I'll be real with y'all. I'll be real with you. You know what I'm saying? Like when I heard about it, I said, "Shit, what the fuck we finna do now?" Talk about Black Panther. It just was like a quick thing, and then I just tossed it to the side. I was like, "Our fucking king is gone." It don't matter how many movie roles God was gonna bless him with. You know what I'm saying? And even if he did live longer, even if he did was able to beat that cancer,
Yeah.
regardless of whatever, you're gonna always be King T'Challa. That's not just you, just the Black Panther. That's you, bruh. You done did all the other roles, and we gonna always do Wakanda forever for you, bruh. It just is what it is. But
That's gonna live on for real now.
and that's gonna live on for real. Just like when I was on Instagram and I said, how we are. There's just certain movies that we know from the beginning to the end. We're gonna slang out lines, or we're gonna do whatever, like we do with Color Purple, Billy, Minister Society, and all that stuff. Black Panther gonna be another one.
Oh yeah.
You know.
This here is like a classic, iconic. I would say it even catapults it straight to the top because of what it means to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So man, it's still, man, it's gonna take a minute to get over this one. No, you know what? Not even gonna get over it, because getting over it means that I'm trying to put it out of my mind. I'm gonna hold on to that.
No, don't get over it.
Yeah,
Learn from it.
that's an
If
inspirational
this right
guy.
here, you have to learn from it, because you have to think of it. That man was battling this shit for 4 years. He was in pain, probably some kind of pain that we'll never experience. You know what I'm saying? But
I've
he's
seen it
still
firsthand. I've seen it firsthand, and
exactly.
if it was stage 4 and it impacted him so much, and it'll take you really suddenly. I saw that. Matter when I was gone. I
Yeah.
think I was on military duty, and I had a dream the night before that my mom passed away. It was in my dream. You already know me and in my dreams. I had a dream that my mom passed away. So when I woke up in the morning, I got a phone call. My sister called me. She said, "Hey, mom was gone." I'm like, "Nah," and she was like, "Yeah, mom was gone." So I didn't even bother calling in to work. Didn't call my unit. Got in the car and drove probably about 100 miles an hour back home. She was gone. There was nothing I was going to be able to do when I got there anyway. I just didn't believe it. So I just had to see
You
her.
had to see for yourself.
I had to see for myself when I got there. Aunts and uncles, they already at the house and stuff, and they had cleaned the house up. So her bed, everything that she, like the hospice stuff, was gone. And, so when I got there, she was gone. I still had my uniform on, and then I just locked myself in the room. And my aunt, she was knocking on the door, and everybody's like, "Hey, come out, come talk." And I just wouldn't. They left me alone. I just stayed there, stayed in the room, just locked up. But you know what? During that time, I didn't feel sorrow because I've been living with her and taking care of her while she was sick for the longest. So I've been driving her back and forth to chemo and stuff. And every morning or every day, that porch swing that we had on the house, on the porch, we would sit out there and we would talk about life. She would give me advice, dating advice. She would talk about life. She would talk about the civil rights movement. She would talk about things that she experienced when she was a kid, teenager, young adult, college. She wrote, and a lot of people didn't even know about this. She wrote for a college paper, and she wrote about the civil rights movement in the paper for college. I wish I still had copies of all that stuff. She wrote articles and stuff like that. So along with that type of stuff, she still kept that mentality, and she was part of the housing authority, helping people, low-income families find housing. She was also an advocate for not prison reform, but inmates that were coming out of prison and transitioning them back into regular society. So helping them find employment and stuff like that, helping them find houses. She did so much stuff for the community. A lot of people don't even know about all this stuff. So yeah, for her to be gone, be gone and be wasting away with colon cancer, and then just took her out just like that, I can understand what he was going through. And for him to take on that such an important role and then to push past all that, because keep in mind, I know what it does to your body. You can't do anything. It comes to the point where you can't even control your own bowel movements, right? So for him to have all that going on and still push forward because he knows what an important role he is to Black youth everywhere, that was amazing. And I said all that to say that.
Exactly. And you had to think of it like that. He did all of that while battling that cancer. So, it's some folks saying, well, don't say it's no excuse and everything. You kind of belittling his his journey and his life work and everything. And I don't think it's belittling. I really don't. I think use that as an inspiration. I always talk about ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Give a homage to your ancestor. He is an ancestor now, and you see his work, and now we know what he was battling when he was doing his work. So if you want to call on some of that strength that he had, especially when you're feeling low, especially when you're feeling like you at the end of your rope, that you don't know what's going on, you don't know up from down or whatever.
Side note, I hear that Louisiana coming out of you.
You hear?
I do. Voodoo Queen.
That's that Creole coming out of it, yeah. But when you feel like that, call upon him. Say, can I borrow just a little bit for just a little while? And then do that.
I'm about to say we look at just the Black Panther role, but he's been playing iconic roles forever.
Yes, iconic roles.
Get on Jackie up as James Brown, 42 as Jackie Robinson.
Brown, Thurgood Marshall.
Yep.
All of that. He was playing iconic roles. All that time while battling what he was battling. So he's a great ancestor to call upon. And I just embrace that. I just hate that he was taken from us the way he was. But some people be here for a certain amount of time. It just is what it is.
That's very true.
There's no excuse. Like, y'all see what he did. Then if anybody have anything that they wanted to do, if they were scared to doing, you want like anything, any new thing, out of the box thing that you just wanted to do it. There's no excuse. Do it. You're breathing. You got the idea. Put it in motion. All this chaos that's going around us, use that energy. Manipulate it. Be an alchemist. Bring forth fruit for you.
He's gonna. I think that he's, with him passing, because it's gonna be huge. This isn't gonna be something that's gonna pass and people are gonna forget. At all. What's up, Cedric? I see you jumped on, man. I just sent you the link to the StreamYards. You're welcome to jump on and talk about this with us if you want to, or just even express how you feel about it, dude. Matter of fact, hold on. I don't know if you're sitting at home or not. I'm sending you the StreamYards link, dude. So if you do want to jump on, you're welcome to it. Because I know me and you were talking last night, and then when I found out about it, me and you, literally both of us got off the phone, couldn't talk anymore. So yeah, I know it hit you too, bro. Yeah, shout out to Cedric, man. That's one of my homies that was in the Marines with me, served with me for 8 years, and I've been knowing him ever since. And he's a good guy right there.
Okay.
So, man, it's got some sad music playing. Hold up, I had to. Me fine. Have to Slick Rick. We're gonna play something chill. Yeah, to play. I'm gonna definitely send you that. I'm gonna send you that playlist. It's nice. It's so nice. They got MF Doom on there. They got of course Kendrick Lamar, Donnie Arcade, Bass, Vince Staples. A lot of people you probably haven't heard of. But man, it's an amazing soundtrack and it's an amazing playlist. 8 hours of music.
I'm here for it. I need a playlist so I can write to it. So that'd be good.
It's time to put your stuff on the screen now. It's time. How much? I know it's a big thing. How much how many stories you got? Would you say over your course of, because you've been writing since high school?
Yeah.
All right, my homie, he's saying he's getting on now, so he's gonna jump on. Let's see. So you should be seeing him in the StreamYard backstage in a second.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, he should be jumping on in a second. Boom. Let me check it out here. Let's see, and while I'm at it, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna find this playlist. Damn, my phone ain't been charged since last night. I just put it down and left it. Let me see. Yo said, what you got to do is, matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold up. I'm just gonna put the StreamYard link. I'm gonna put it in the chat so people can just jump on.
That's what I thought you did that.
My dumb ass. I put it. I put it somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. You know, this shit is new to me. Oh man. All right, so let me throw that in the chat. All right, I'm gonna put this in the chat so anybody can jump in, even Revo or whoever's watching. You guys can jump in here. Crap, that ain't it. Oh damn. I don't even know what I just put in there. And I'm gonna turn this up while I'm looking for that. Okay.
Okay.
Let me see. Open it up in a new window. Enter in broadcast studio. I should be able to cut it from right there, and then I can put that in the chat. All right, I got it right. There we go. All right, so if you see that link right there that I just dropped into the chat, you're welcome to jump in. We could talk about Chadwick Boseman. We could talk about Black Panther and pretty much anything. It is called Pop Culture and Bullshit Part 3. So, yeah, you can jump on if you got a subject you want to talk about. You're welcome to jump in with us. All right. Now, what else you got on your mind since we here? We have to make sure we talk like at least once a week, but so far it's been every 2 weeks.
We be trying to make this a weekly affair, but it don't be working.
You know, that one video that I had, the last one we did about the Batman trailer and shit, we had them technical difficulties when YouTube was like, yeah, nah, fam.
I still got it. It's on, you know.
I got it. I put it to private. Mine. I put it to private. We had to.
I was wondering where it was at. I went on your page and I said, wait a minute. I said that boy deleted that, man.
No, it's still up. It's still up. I left it as private. Do Preacher, if you're out there, man, I hope you're still subscribed. I got nothing but love for you, bro. Like that shit was funny though. Seriously. So yeah.
I just don't want him to just don't drink a whole lot, bro. Listen.
No more Henny for you.
You might need to start drinking white liquor.
I was on some mango absolute vodka yesterday.
That brown, man. I don't fuck with that brown.
Let me see. I'm about to send you this link right now in your Instagram. It's got all kind of music on it too, so you're gonna love it.
Okay. I'm here for it.
Where you at, bro? Hold up. He said he's in. Wait, hold on. Let me see what he said. He said he's outside barbecuing, and he's so far away from the router. If you don't get you a piece of foil, bro, you got to get you a piece of foil and put it on the grill or something and boost the signal.
I'll be right back. I'm finna go get me something to drink.
All right. What you about to drink on? Hold up.
No liquor.
Okay.
No liquor. Y'all don't need me drunk for sure.
You're funny as hell when you're drunk, though.
But still.
Yeah, Cedric, I'm clowning, man. Oh man, that man said he's outside barbecuing. But yeah, man, we was talking earlier, man. I don't know why I didn't send you the link earlier, but we was talking about Chadwick, and me and you was on the phone last night, and it was yeah, it hit hard, bro. Like I went to sleep last night, and I didn't get back up till this morning. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So yeah. Still hitting, man. Still unbelievable. Shoot. I'm about to send his link out. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna send you that link to the to this. Matter of fact, shit, I can put the link to the Spotify. I put that right there. Boom. There you go. And you'll like it. I think that when you get this playlist right here, you're gonna love it. Yeah, that man was 43, bro. You were the same age, if I'm not mistaken. Either you're a year older or the same age. I'm 42 right now. So I'm definitely gonna put this playlist up sometime today and just let it roll and reflect. I'm definitely gonna watch Black Panther again today, maybe twice. I'm gonna be watching documentary videos and dissection videos of the movie. But yeah, like I'm gonna find the Black Panther shirt, put that on. Yo, shout out to DJ Young Venom. Shout out to George Chuck. Shout out to well, he changed his name, but Mr. Adams. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me send this to him too, man. Let me send that to him. Because I'm gonna ask him to pop on real quick if he can. If he can't, that's fine. I'm gonna send that home. Where my homie at? Let me see. Oh, you're back on the live chat. All right. When she comes back, she'll have to let you in. But yeah, when she comes back, she'll let you in, man. See, I see you went and got that piece of foil, right?
Hello?
Yeah. I think Cedric is in the back chat right now.
What, on your side? Cause I don't see him over here.
He should be on your side, if I'm not mistaken. Yo, Ced, what? Hey, bro. Hey, it's Chadwick Boseman, man. You could burn a hamburger for a change. He said he's gonna watch Get On Up. Yeah, that's what's up.
Who been watching Get On Up?
Cedric said he's gonna watch Get On Up.
I freaking listen.
You know what? I've never seen that movie.
You never seen it?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Dude, that is listen, you gotta watch that, bro. He tore that role up as James Brown, man. I laughed through that whole fucking movie.
I'm over here sending this link out to everybody.
I laughed through the whole freaking movie, bro.
Oh, he said no, not yet.
Especially when the whole part with Little Richard showed up.
I gotta watch it. Yeah. So I'm putting that on my priority where I'm definitely gonna watch that thing.
Yeah, you have to watch Get On Up. He did that. I get that to him.
Let me see. I'm over here sending the link out to the homies. Matter of fact, let me send it to my friends because my homeboy Peyton is the one that got me the ticket.
Now everybody, I guess everybody gonna be Wakanda for Halloween, huh?
We got to, man. We definitely got to.
Yeah, we got to.
It wouldn't feel right if we didn't.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't feel right if we didn't.
Let
For
me
sure.
see. I'm up here sending this link out to everybody I can think of. Let me see what that chat just popped up. All right. Instead of over here sending me a message and shit. Let's see what he sent. Okay, yeah, you can't burn that up. That's a priority right there. Don't burn that up.
Burn what?
He's cooking some. It looks like he's cooking some slabs or some steaks or something.
Oh hell no! Don't let them do that.
Oh yeah, he got the slabs on there. Yeah, and he got the old school water tank grill too.
For real?
Yeah, like the
Oh
one my
yeah.
dad used to
Let
make.
them be. Let them be. Let them cook.
Yeah, cook those. Definitely don't mess those up. You don't mess those up. I'm about to send it to my homeboy Evan as well. He's always on the chat. Let's see, who else can I send this to? Oh yeah, let me send it to my homeboy Tricky as well. Let me see. Yeah, I'm sending this to all the people I know. 6 slabs of ribs, dude. Dang, man. Yo, what's up, Roger Report, man? Let me make sure I got, because I think last time I was supposed to mod you. Let's see. Make sure that you're modded. Yep, there you go, Roger. You've been deemed a moderator of the channel. Hey, Roger, jump on, man. If you got time, man. We would love to hear your voice on this whole subject, bro. Like, seriously. Like, I'm sending the link out to everybody that I know. Just so we can talk about it, man. A lot of times we don't get a chance to vent about stuff like this. Sending it out to the homie. He might be smoking some ribs right now, but I'm sending that to him. You said you're gonna stay until it's over. All right, there, Cedric. Don't say nothing when your phone battery dies, bro. Yeah, we are. It's a rough thing to go through. It's almost like you lost your brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Sorry about the little moments of silence here, but
yeah, we're trying to see what is you doing. Oh, who's this?
Who is Letterman?
You know who this is?
What's the name?
Odimus Maximus.
Yeah, just let him in. I probably sent him a link. We can always kick him if something happened crazy.
All right.
All right, let's let him on. Hey, what's going on? How you doing, man?
The crazy beast man has arrived.
Oh, what's going on, dude? How you doing?
The one and only.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
we're talking about Chadwick Boseman and Black Panther. Just basically pop culture in general. This is one of my coworkers, one of my good friends here, and yeah, go ahead, man. Say what you got to say.
Oh, so I'm Jordan, man. LOZ normally. Yeah, dude. You sent the text yesterday, and I looked it up, and I was like, that's fucking crazy. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even have a clue he was battling cancer.
Yeah, nobody did. We didn't. It wasn't really announced or really publicized, so we didn't even know, man.
I did a little bit of research into it, and come to find out, like about 2 years ago, he really ramped up his going to cancer patients and actually visiting time with them and stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. Once you're going through something, you're definitely going to want to be assisting people that are going through the same troubles that you're going through.
I think it's something awesome that he I think that he put himself out there, not necessarily telling people that he had it, but knowing that he had that battle going on in the background and then going to be an inspiration to people while they were battling it themselves is something that's amazing, because the work that he put toward, or the energy and effort that he put towards helping other people who had the same ailment, and he didn't publicize it, shows that he didn't do it for the praise, and he did it because he meant it from the heart.
Oh yeah.
So That's why something like this really hurts, especially in me being a black person, and Peyton is the one that bought me the freaking tickets for my birthday. So for my birthday, that's what I went to go see was Black Panther.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's crazy, man. So we don't know. So honest opinion, where do you think the series is going to go as far as the movie goes? What do you think? What direction do you think that they're going to take?
I mean, there's three different directions they can take. They can kill him off in a un, un, unviewed accident or something, or they're gonna allow him to pass on his mantle to somebody else.
I think that would be the best. I think that would be the best course of action. Let them do CGI magic or whatever, and have him pass on the mantle to his sister. Because in the comic book, he did pass the mantle on to her at one point, or she took it.
I mean, I would love to see the mantle being passed because I love Black Panther as a character.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just cool having somebody who's just a badass at fighting and is very talented and knowledgeable. And I mean, he does have the mantle of Black Panther does have the whole entire backing of a civilization that's built on such a powerful mineral. So,
well, that's what I was gonna say is that the as far as like the whole cinematic universe, they've created a whole world. Because okay, you got regular New York, the Avengers, that whole thing, but in this, there's so many different stories that you can tell because it is the world of Wakanda, the whole realization of that nation, period, and you can have so many different stories that come from that whole backing and that whole background. So I love that in that sense, and I think that Ryan Coogler, the director of Black Panther, is an amazing director because that's not the only
damn good job.
He did it perfect, absolutely perfect, knocked it out of the park. So I think that with him being behind it, and with this death still being an, I guess, a motivating factor, he has even more of a reason to make sure that anything that he has to continue that legacy is going to have to be 110, 200% perfect.
Yeah, when somebody dies and you have to carry on their mantle or pass it on, I mean, it's really tough because everybody's going to be more judgmental of it because, they're going to want the perfect way for that person to go out and not just oh, well, here, I can't do this anymore. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how Marvel's going to take their step towards that.
We were talking about it earlier where we're saying that the Black Panther 2 is probably going to be more of a memorial piece, and it's going to mean so much more because of the passing of him. So I think that they're going to go all out. This is going to be, people are going to be crying in the movie theater. I already know it.
Oh yeah. That was scheduled for 2022, right?
I'm not sure, but you're probably right.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out in 2022.
Have they done any of the shooting for it yet, or is it still?
They probably have. Honestly,
I think they had just started. They had just started shooting before the corona hit, and they had to pause it. But now they done started back shooting. Like they done started back with the whole WandaVision and the Low Key series and all of that for the Disney Plus. So they just started back filming.
Yeah, Cedric says he says they're coming out with Black Panther 2. Just imagine what kind of numbers it's going to do. Yeah, man, it's going
to be, oh my god.
Because definitely people are going to come out. I'm going to go and see it 3 times if I can. I will give all the money to go see it. If there's going to be any kind of merchandise that comes after it, I'm going to have to start. I'm
going to design my outfit, bro. I'm going to go all out for that one. I got to.
Yep. Still got I wasn't brave enough to wear the biker jacket to the. No, actually, I lie. I did. Yep, I sure did. I got the picture. I did wear it there. Because me and V and Peyton, there's a picture of us looking crazy. So you got, you got me and V there. You got me and Peyton in the background looking dopey. But I got that picture of us. And it was weird because we're at the movie theater, and so you got like all these black people that are there to watch the movie and stuff, and you got Peyton there, just as much of a fan as us, and we're all just kind of chilling. And then it was just awesome just to be there with friends and the boo, if you want to call it that. So yeah, it was. I got that picture. I'm about to send you the picture. It's epic.
Please do. Okay, we have Jewel.
Huh? Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
She's
What?
in
No,
attendance. Hey, how you
not
doing?
Oh,
Joel.
I'm
It's
good. How
Jewel.
are
Joel
you?
Okay.
and Jewel.
All right.
Hey, sweetheart. What's going on,
Hey,
girl?
what's up?
When's the last time I heard your voice?
It's been a minute.
Yeah. So a little bit of background. Me and Jewel went to college together, and me and Jewel were the scourge of sneaking in and out of dorm rooms.
Yes, we were. We were the best, man.
You remember? Do you remember when the security guard was like, "I'm gonna catch y'all. I'm gonna
I'm a
catch y'all."
catch all. Yeah, that was funny.
We just laughed because you stayed at my dorm for
Yeah,
like
I basically lived there.
you pretty much did. You just had to go. People that
Yep.
were people that lived in the dorm, they just remember seeing you all the time, just coming and going
Yeah.
like it was nothing. If you had to go
Yeah.
take a shower, they'd leave and clear it out, make sure somebody
Yep.
didn't walk in.
Hey, I always fit in better with the dudes than I did with the girls anyway.
Yeah. So, Courtney, Jewel, like, man, this is like one of my best friends. Even though we don't talk much anymore, she's also a writer as well. So you guys can pass notes back and forth because she's an amazing writer as well.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, and so Jewel, me and Courtney, when we were in high school, we made an entire comic book series, and she
Why you
did the
want to bring
writing.
that up? I'm mad. I get mad about that.
So this is what happened. We basically took our talents, put them together. We made a comic book, and then we wrote it, colored it, and everything. And then someone stole it.
Stop.
Yeah, someone stole it,
Oh yeah,
and
I'd be mad too.
Who
yeah,
was
it was
beating up?
it was awesome. Like the whole thing was awesome. So yeah, somebody stole it. But anyway, I'm trying to get her to publish some of her work and stuff instead of just hiding it away.
Go for it. What's the hesitation? Now's the time.
She has whole entire stories with complete character development and everything, and I think it's probably still out there on Google Documents or Google Blog or whatever.
I am working on getting it published. I am.
That's
Better.
what's up.
I just been battling writer's block. Writer's block is a bitch.
You think you got
Ain't
to
it
think about it
though?
though. You've been writing for 40 something years.
Huh?
You've been writing for 40 something years.
40
Well,
something
never
years,
mind.
bro.
Let me take it on back. You know, okay. When you start writing,
I was in high school.
yeah. So I'm gonna still say
You sound
40
like
something
I'm
years.
ancient, bro.
Not
Didn't I get
ancient. It's
wrong?
the amount of skill that you put into it. You've been writing at a high level since high school.
Yeah.
Because these characters are dynamic. They have like nuances and stuff that you would think, okay, how long has the person been writing? And like the characters start to grow on you. And you're thinking like, damn, okay, how were you when you wrote this?
Mm.
That's what's up.
And no, the comic that we did had sex scenes and everything. So
I was very proud of them sex scenes. You know how long it took me to draw and ink that shit?
you draw some nasty shit, okay? You draw some graphic stuff. Your illustrations need to be on Pornhub. I'm just saying. But okay, so Jewel,
What's
uh,
up?
we're talking about Chadwick Boseman, and we're talking about Black Panther series, the movie, his impact as far as like pop culture, Black culture, and all that. Voice your thoughts and your feelings and all that, and you got the floor.
Well, what I really appreciated about the movie and his role in particular was, I sixth grade English teacher for the last 2 years. And so just seeing the reaction of, I work at a bilingual school, is 98% Hispanic, about 2% Black in a poverty neighborhood. So when you walk into a schoolhouse and you have all of these kids who are instantly inspired because they see someone of color being a hero. They're not being a bad guy. They're not out there doing all kind of crazy stuff, but they see a hero and they're inspired to get out and they're inspired to do better and they're inspired to just be better humans in general. I appreciate that because our kids is where it's at the end of the day, because we all gonna get old and die off, and our kids gotta have a safe place to call home. And when they have heroes that reflect who they are and they have people who reflect the morals that they can uphold and be strong in. I truly appreciate that about the film. And now to find out that he had cancer through this whole thing, to teach them that you can still accomplish your dreams when it looks like the end is right there at you, man, it's powerful. It's powerful in a super supernatural way. So I really appreciate his life and legacy that he left in basically 4 years. He's made an impact, right?
Yeah.
Started in like 2000, or really hit off in 2016 or 15. So it's been about 4 years, and he came in swinging, hitting grand slams, and it influenced the culture. I think it influenced the world. It gave even people who are not of color, it gave another perspective. Because sometimes people just need to see another perspective in order to acknowledge it. And that gave them that. So that's my little take on it. I appreciate what he did in the eyes of the kids.
You imagine like he had to take his own ailment and pretty much put his suffering in a backseat in order to be the face of and to be an inspiration to
others,
all these people that are out there.
And that's what, and he did work with like St. Jude's, and he did a lot of work with them and kids who are suffering from cancer and things. And to think that he did that with a smile and like he just put it out there. And I really appreciate the fact that no one knew. I appreciate the fact that I didn't know, because he did it from the pureness of his soul. This is just him. Can't nobody take this and twist it into he was trying to do nothing, because no one knew.
I agree with you on that one. I really agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
He made his work, stand out for him, speak for him. And you didn't think about him being sick or anything like that. He just said, I'm just going to let my work be my legacy. And that's what he left. He left a great legacy.
Absolutely.
Man, I done sent this link out so many times. There's people that might jump on it. We don't even know. But
we have somebody that's first place, Donnie.
Oh, bring him in.
Yeah, my name is Donnie. How are you?
What's going on, man? So this here is the infamous Donnie, also the host and the owner of the YouTube channel You Ain't Shit for Watching. I'm a co-host on, and me and him talk about pop culture and a lot of different things also. But man, what's going on, man? Appreciate you jumping on and taking the time, man. So how you been, man?
Man, I'm good. We out here at the swap meet, so you might hear interludes of some.
That's fine. So yeah, we're talking about Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther, the direction of the franchise, and just his entire legacy of work and what he meant to the culture. So you got the floor, man. What you got, man?
Man, so that did trip me out last night. I actually saw that in the middle of watching New Mutants. So it took me for a loop, because really, and this probably sounds selfish, but I wondered what was going to happen with the Marvel franchise, how this man basically went through all of these movies and didn't say a word about his ailment. The last movie we seen him in was The Five Bloods, and he looked a little sick, and I was like, wow, that man, I wonder what's going on. Well, maybe he's doing a role where he has to be sickly. Those were my thoughts on it. Come to find out, the man was battling colon cancer. I think, his movie Black Panther inspired a whole generation of black folks. This niggas out here screaming Atlanta's Wakanda now.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. Black people showed up in droves for that movie. It was the highest grossing movie at the time. It's probably going to shoot up even more. That movie is insane. So it was kind of a blow, because I expected to see more Chadwick Boseman for years. And
unfortunately, we're not going to. So how did you what did you immediately do afterwards? Because like me, I was on the phone with Cedric, and I was on Instagram with my cousin, and me and Cedric literally just got off the phone. We're like, yeah, I can't do this. So we cut the conversation. We were both in disbelief, and then me and Courtney, we just got off. I immediately went downstairs and was drained and went to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking with my girl, and her response is well, shit, she's here. So, what did you think about when he died? What did you think? What did you feel? And what did you keep saying?
I think it's good that he kept it to himself, and that it's not our business to know if someone's battling with something as tough as that. Just because you're famous doesn't mean that your business needs to be out there all the time. And well done for him keeping it quiet. It's sad, and we've lost the talent, but it's nice to have just your family and close friends knowing your business and not everybody talking about you and criticizing or having their opinion. You don't want to hear everyone's opinion all the time when you're battling something so tough. You just need support and positivity around you.
And I want to add to that. It's probably me being me, but just don't recast Tyrese.
Please don't. Leave Tyrese with the Michael Bay movies. He don't need to be on any Ryan Coogler movies.
Well, you think they're gonna bring Tyrese?
Nah. He's being.
I hope the fuck not.
That ain't happening.
For me.
Tyrese could stay on the bus singing about Coca-Cola for all I care. So no, that ain't gonna happen. So in the comic book, man, they Shuri, his sister, did take over the mantle as Black Panther at one point.
She did, but it's too early. I think it's too early for her to run that.
So what do you think? What do you think they're gonna do?
I think that they will be sensitive about how they recast him, but they will recast him. This movie was supposed to take place next year,
right?
And only next year because of COVID. So I think they will be sensitive about how they recast him, but they will recast him, and then they'll probably give him a speedy exit. But they'll do him at the end of the movie. They'll probably have Chadwick Boseman with the tears and the sad music, but they'll recast him. It's too early for him to do
it. And to be brutally honest, at the end of the day, when it comes to Marvel, it's going to be down to money. They know that they're going to be able to capitalize off of this here, and it's going to translate into dollars. I'll put that out as a blurb, as that's just the truth. So, but still, with Ryan Coogler at the helm as the director, I do think that they're going to honor him, and that's going to be we'll get the honor, and we'll get the memorial that we deserve as far as someone who's so iconic to us. So, yeah, I think that's going to happen. But, man, yeah, it's going to take a minute, man. It's going to take a minute, and we're going to hear about this. But 2020 has been a hard year. It's been rough. Let me see who we got on here.
Yeah, I mean, why couldn't it have been Trump?
Hey, stop it. Can't do it. I can't even talk about it. You already know, man. You know why.
I'm sorry. Why couldn't it have been 45? No?
He don't care. Fuck it, it's already out there now. Man, yeah. So it's too much shit going on, man. What do you think is going to happen next? Like, so we can transition into the whole pop culture thing, and we've talked about Chadwick. Rest in peace, rest in power, rest in paradise. What do you think else is going to happen in freaking 2020? Like, shit, what level of Jumanji are we on right now?
Well, I hope we at the end of that damn shit, at the end of that game. I'm tired of playing.
Can we just close the box up, put it back in, because I'm done. 2020 is too much. I'm through with 2020.
Listen, we still got the rest of these months, and we also still have Halloween.
Man, you know what? What do y'all think about? What do y'all think about? Because it's a hot topic right now. Kyle Ritterman, or whatever the fuck his name is, this 17-year-old kid that went out shooting people.
Let me ask you this: Can I be like I want to be on your show, or do I need to tone it down a lot more?
I'm a variety channel. Depends on what level of Donnie you're gonna go.
Can I say FUCK that CAC?
No. But you already said it pretty much. So, yeah, because this is a multi. What do you want to? How do I even put it? We got a lot of people that watch the show, a variety of people. So I try to keep that kind of stuff away. But anyway, as far as like this kid,
I think the kid is dumb. I think his parents is dumb. His mother's dumb. His mother's the one who drove him out there. His mother put him in a vulnerable position around predatory people to wreak havoc on his mind. And the results of his situation are purely based on his mother and father's influence. So that kid is potentially going to go to jail for life. If not, he's going to have a target on his head for life based on his mother making bad decisions.
Yeah, I think as a 17-year-old, he shouldn't even been out there, especially not with a weapon, because they're posting pictures and stuff of him cleaning off graffiti, which is fine. If you're gonna go out there and clean graffiti off of buildings and stuff like that, and do some humanitarian work where you help the community, that's fine. But don't bring your kid back with a gun and say, "Hey, here you go. Just do your thing. When you get done, just meet me at the car." You don't do that. That's jacked up. I don't think he should have been out there. Period. Such a weighty and such a situation that's volatile and has so much gravity. Don't give a kid a AR-15 and then say, "Here you go. You go fight and save businesses and be a vigilante," or put him in a situation where he has to actually use the weapon. He should have been at home. He shouldn't have been out there. So it's a slim chance that he might get off based on the people he did kill and what happened up until the point where he had to fire a shot and kill somebody. But that entire situation shouldn't have unfolded or shouldn't have even existed, in my opinion. Should have never happened.
Yeah, he's a child. He needed to remain in a child's place. However, his parents chose to put him out there in a state where he can't even legally hold a firearm. So you put your child out there in danger on some, let's be honest, that's what you can call it what it is, white supremacist bullshit.
He should have been the only place you should be killing people on is Call of Duty. That's where he should have been at. He should have been on PlayStation, on the Xbox, or the computer, killing people on Call of Duty, not actually out there with an AR-15 around volatile protesters or peaceful protesters and people who are opportunistic and using that time to loot and destroy property. He shouldn't have been in that situation at all, because we have to make a distinction between the two, where a lot of people try to say that the protesters are the ones who are looting and rioting and then making that the face of the Black Lives Matter movement. And I'm really sick of it. They need to differentiate between the two. There are very peaceful protesters who are not out there to be opportunistic or damage property or loot businesses. Okay, that's one distinction. And then you have people who are out there who are opportunistic, and they're not just black people. They have some white people, some Indian people, some other people who are out there, and other entities that are out there to do harm and hurt and cause trouble and cause chaos as well. So a lot of different groups out there all at one time. People say, "Hey, how come you can't do peaceful protesting?" You can do peaceful protesting. Martin Luther King was peaceful as fuck, still killed him. So what does that say about how are we supposed to protest? Because if you kneel, you get ridiculed. If you peacefully protest and assemble, they'll still shoot you. If you're militant and you start shooting back, then you're going to get either killed or arrested and put in prison or labeled as a terrorist. How are we supposed to protest?
The message is shut up and take it.
The message is shut up, not even take it. Just shut the fuck up. That's what the message is. The message is, okay, you can peacefully protest in your mind. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to see it. Just keep it to yourself, please. We know that things are happening to you and your people, and if you get pulled over, you might get killed. But hey, you should just comply. Well, you got a clean record. Oh, well, he probably reached for something. He didn't reach for anything. He just got shot. Then they start digging stuff up. Here's a picture of him with the toy gun. Yeah, he was violent. It don't matter what you do. Don't matter what you say. Don't matter how you act or react or protest or not protest. If someone is racist and they want to take you out or they want to paint you a certain way, it's going to happen. And I think, and I have a really bad feeling that all these different incidences are going to add up, and it's going to come to a head to where a lot of people are going to end up dying, and it's going to be horrible. I think we're at the tip of the iceberg of what's about to happen. And it's a scary thought. I think that the people who are out there that are pushing for shit to happen, they're going to get exactly what they want. Anybody? I know I just got all like that little militant side of me came out there, and I held back a lot of what I just said.
It's finna boil over. It is. And the street's gonna run red. You can already see it. You can see it.
Yeah.
I just have faith in my president. Donald will guide us through this dark times.
You say you have faith or you don't?
I have faith.
Yeah, because me being military, I can't even go down that route. I can't go down that route.
Donald will lead us through. He will lead us through.
Honestly, no, I'm not even gonna say that. I ain't talking about none of that. It ain't about to have me in the office Monday morning.
Mhm.
Hey, what's going on, Sergeant Gibbons? What's going on? How you doing?
I
Nothing.
got you, Inspector.
Why am I here? Yeah, you go ahead and pack your stuff up, go home. Matter of fact, take your uniform off right now. Just get out of here. What? So, oh man, don't even bring up the crazy guy. But yeah, man. So this world right now, 2020 is probably because like I'm 42, and a lot of the panel is in either 40s or late
I'm
30s.
22. I'm 22. I'm 22.
So you remember growing up?
Yeah, I'm not gonna play me.
That's a lie. How's your son doing, man?
he's throwing tantrums and acting
How was that stolen baby doing?
We think it's the organic meat we're feeding him.
But yo, we got to get back on track, man. This show will go all over the place. So,
Inspector.
any thoughts before we start to wrap this up?
My condolences to the Chadwick Boseman family. Not that they're listening. Hell, they may be listening. But this is sad. This is tragic times, but we got to live up to the standard this brother left. I think this is a light at the end of the tunnel for all of us to follow.
I agree. Yeah, I like that.
I agree with that. You gotta have hope. Gotta hold out some measure of hope. At least I do. I'm raising 2 black men. I gotta have some semblance of hope that if it balls over, it's gonna come to a head and things will eventually get better.
Poppy is grown.
I know.
Poppy
Very
is grown.
grown. He just moved out, bro. What is happening?
Yeah, we're parents now.
Yes. What is going on?
It don't even seem right. It literally pictures of us up in a tree at USM. Like
I
don't know
know.
what we were doing up in the damn tree, hanging from the building, beating people up at the door.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We got grown kids now, man. What is happening?
Man, no, I remember when I was for like the second or third day, no, maybe the second or third week at USM when we first met, and we was out hanging around, me, you, and Eric, and everybody else, and then you took me to a house party, and y'all got me drunk as shit.
Hold up. You were a compliant individual. I will not take no responsibility for that.
I wasn't complying and drinking Everclear. You didn't tell me I was drinking Everclear until it was already swallowed. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh yeah, for you, I bet. But yeah, and then I remember walking back. No, I tried to walk back to.
Yeah, attempted.
Man, I'm a mean drunk. I was spitting on people's cars and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't have a car. I was like, man. But yeah, we'll go down memory lane another time. What are your thoughts? Your final thoughts on the situation and unfortunate loss of such a great beacon of light?
My final thoughts is, instead of kind of charging how Marvel is going to take on his legacy, I think that we as a culture and we as a people should all kind of pick up that mantle that he left. Like, he left a huge mantle, and it's big enough for each individual to kind of charge to themselves what part suits them that they can carry on. And so I say we just carry on in the trail that he was blazing.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that angle, but you're absolutely right. Yeah, that's a good thought right there. Joel, you still here with us? Joel. Okay, maybe he got off. Joel the man. He might. Okay. Who else we still got on here? Let me see who we got. I guess it's just us. So I guess it's up to you. I think I've said enough. What you got? Cuz?
Who, me? Oh. He's an ancestor now. Give him honor. Give him respect. Learn from him. Because he left a great lesson. Learn from it and do with it what you will. That's all I got.
Well, I think I've said enough already. If anybody's watching at this point, you can go back and see what I had to say. But man, if you can't hear it in my voice, I'm trying to be super professional about it and upbeat. But truth is, like, this hurts. Like, this really, really hurts because I understand the importance of someone like him being in that such a role. I think it's amazing that he put his self and his needs and his suffering to the side in order to be a symbol to everyone else out there who he is inspiring and still continuing to aspire. So this is a hard blow to take because me being as old as I am, it's amazing to see something happen in my lifetime to where we are not just a slave or some type of a pimp or a crackhead or drug addict or type of a degenerate type of role, but to see someone step into that role. And true, we had Wesley Snipes and we had, the different actors coming up. This one was extremely important to me because this was an entire movie primarily of Black people as a full cast. I get to see more than just one black face on the screen and being in a heroic role where they're saving people. There's a lot of them. The entire universe created within that cinematic movie, that one little time and space was amazing to see and experience. And then to follow an actor and their career and see how important they are to the culture as a whole. And then to lose them suddenly like this to something, it hurts. It takes a deep toll. So I can imagine that if I'm feeling like this, there are people and Black children all over the place that are feeling the same way. So with that being said, yeah, the only thing we can do is push on. And like Jules said, and also like Courtney said, and also like Donnie said, we got to take it upon ourselves and we can create our own legacy. We can inspire somebody else and not just look for somebody else to inspire us. And that's all I got. So if that's it, I myself is going to end my stream and then we can all stay on or get off or whatever. But I'm a game, find some food, probably drink a little bit, and I'm going to watch Black Panther.
Same. In that order.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I appreciate you guys, whoever did show up, and thank you for the likes. Thank you for the new subscribers. If anybody showed up, for the people who wanted to get on and didn't get on, I appreciate you too. Later on, I will put on the playlist from Spotify that I'm playing currently, and you'll be able to listen to it in its entirety without me talking over it. And I appreciate you guys as always. Leave a comment, and as always, go out there and be great. Alrighty, that is the end of that.
Get a copy of the format inspector.
Shut up, man. I'm still live, by the way.